Alright, what up, YouTube? So, this video I'm gonna be showing y'all four different trade setups and two wins, two losses, and I'm gonna be real transparent in this video with my wins and losses, with my percentage gains, losses, and monetary gains and losses too. So, um, as y'all can see in my previous video, how I just got funded recently, and I'm gonna show y'all my FXBOOK again to show y'all like the profits and losses that I made, because like I ain't making a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed about that. I still feel like I'm like a beginner. Well, not beginner, like the break even level, and I'm getting over that break even hump. And that's what I want to show y'all too. Somebody that's like not already profitable yet, what I'm saying, still struggling, losing, winning, break even, all that type of stuff. And I feel myself leveling up, and so that's just what I wanted to display to y'all on this channel, show y'all the level up, and show y'all how I'm progressing and how y'all can progress the same way. So I'm gonna go and get into it with USD JPY. So I caught one sell on here, and I lost two sell positions on here. So um, let me go and mark it up. So should I do? No, I ain't gonna do bar replace. All right, so I'm just start up here. So we got this high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So the sell position I caught was this leg right here. So I'll throw my Fibonacci on from the high to this low, this high to this low, and let me drop down to the 4 hour to mark my supply zone. So I use this 4 hour candle right here, and then I dragged it over. And I use, a little bit of the candle is below the 50%, so I just move my zone up right here. But for me, this candle right here, this buy to sell candle is still valid for me instead of using this zone up here. If it broke above, then I would have used this zone, but this candle is still above 50%. It's just still wick below, so it's still valid to me overall. So you can see it touched it to the T and then dropped. So I got my entry on the 15-minute time frame, which, as I always say, I use my 15-minute to draw 5-minute structure. I learned that from Lucas in the Swag Academy. So, all right, so right here, start drawing structure. So this one, it retested the zone first. So we got this high, low, breaker structure, broke this structure, pulled back for a retest, and then kept going. So this first breaker structure, that's when I pulled out my Fibonacci from this high to this low. Once it started pulling back, that's when I put the Fibonacci on, because you don't know if this is going to be like you don't know if this is going to be the actual low until it pulls back. So once it pulls back, I throw the Fibonacci on, and that's when I started looking for my zones above 50%. So let me remove this zone, move this. All right. All right, so I could use this 15-minute candle. I could use this whole up move that's above the 50%. But what I did was I went to the 1 hour time frame, and I used the last buy to sell candle on the 1 hour. So mark this zone right here. This is what I use, and you see it's above 50%. If I zoom in a little bit more, all right, you see this last buy to sell candle is above 50%, and you can see price retested and then dropped off. So on the 15-minute time frame, oh, where we at? Okay, 15-minute time frame. you can see it was like this whole little pullback. So both of them still valid. I just like to use the actual candle. That's why I go up a time frame, and then I use the last buy to sell candle or sell to buy candle. Whichever direction I'm trading in. But if I can't use buy to sell or sell to buy candles, then that's when I'll use like a pullback on the lower time frame, like you see right here. So self explanatory price broke the structure, pulled back, test my 1 hour supply zone. I put my sell limit right at the not directly at the bottom, but like a little bit below. Because as I showed y'all in previous videos, it'll like come like 1 or 2 pips below it, and then still take off. So I think I put my entry like right above the 50%, and then of course stop loss above the high. So, and I think I did like 2 pips, 2 pips above the high just to be a little safe. Sometimes it wicks above, and sometimes like even if it doesn't hit your stop loss, like the spread and all of that stuff will still stop you out. So I just want to be safe. So wait, back up here. All right, then let me go to my 4 hour time frame. And this was the whole position, and I think I held it to about right here. So, and then I think on top of that, I got out a little early because price shot. As you can see, this big 2 4 hour candles, it's just pushed down so fast, and so I went break even. I forgot which zone I went. I think it was right here. This wick right here. I think I went break even, and then it just kept shooting down. And so I went break even, took my partial profits, and then after that, it was pushing down some more heavy. So I just closed it because I didn't want it to just go and reverse against me. But as you can see, it still hit my TP. So, it wasn't even a big issue. So that's my sell position on UJ. And then while I'm on UJ, I'm gonna just show y'all the 2 trades that I lost. So both of them was on UJ. So let me go to my daily time frame. So of course, since we bearish, I'm still with the sells. So just continue to mark structure. It's the low, lower high, lower low. And remember, this was the position that we was just in, taking it from here to down here. So we still bearish, and then so I put my fib from this high to this low. Once it started to pull back, and go to my 4 hour time frame to find my zone. So I use this buy to sell candle up here. Use that one, and then drop down to my 15. I'm gonna just show y'all these real quick. So I'm not gonna go into like super detail because I use the same strategy, win or lose, same exact thing, nothing changes up. So I'm gonna just draw structure on the 15. So this is my high, my low, higher high, made a low, made a higher low. I mean lower high, and then lower low, and then it pulled back. And the zone that I was using was this zone right here for sales. And then you can see when it pulled back and put me in a trade, it stopped me out. My stop loss was above this high right here. So you see it stopped me out. So I looked for another entry, same time frame. So I went ahead and continued to draw structure. So this was the high, and then the low, lower high, lower low. So I was waiting for the pullback again. I think I used like a 5 minute time frame, but just for the sake of time, I'm gonna just draw it on the 15 because it happened the same way. Pulled back, put me in the trade, broke above the highs, stopped me out again. So after that one, I didn't take any more. Well, I was looking for another position, and I think it was this one right here actually. Like everything was in rotation, and I think it was from here. It made this high, this little higher low, higher high, and then it broke below. And I was looking for a pullback to this counter right here to drop off, but it continued to make lower highs and lower lows. So I deleted my position and then just let it do what it do. But as you can see, it would have stopped me out anyway. So that's why I went structure like make a I think it's like when it breaks structure, then it make a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, continues with that downtrend structure before it comes back and retest. That's why I just delete my position because it's not the trade for my strategy personally is not valid anymore for it to retest that zone and then drop back off. So that's that. My next setup is on EU. So EU, go back full screen. And this was my last trade. This was my more recent trade. Well, actually the the loss I took was my most recent trade, but this is my most recent winner from last week. So daily time frame, draw structure. So start at this low. It broke these highs. It created a higher low. It wicked below, but on the 4 hour time frame, it didn't close below. And then it made a higher high and higher low. So let me just show y'all real quick. Right here, you can see this was the low. And it wicked below, but it didn't close below. So this is a higher low and then created a higher high. So, and if you remember my strategy, once the price broke above this structure right here, I wasn't looking for buys just yet. I was still looking for sales. And I actually missed out on this big push down. I missed out on it within the midst of all of these candles. I missed out on a sell position to take it lower here. That's usually what I do when it breaks structure but doesn't continue the trend. I still look for my same positions for, in this case, to the downside because price can break above the high and then still continue lower. In my past videos, I did show y'all, I believe. So that's why I wait for the continuation. So that's why I didn't look for any buys down here to take it up, even though it would have been nice. But I just stayed disciplined to my strategy. So once price broke this structure and continued the uptrend, that's when I put my Fibonacci down from the low to the high. Let me delete this line. And I use this little pullback on the 4 hour time frame. All right. Label that 4 hour. Okay. And so I entered this trade using the 15-minute as usual. So let me draw it out. We got the low, lower high, lower low, breaker structure, retest, and then you can see it took off. So I'm gonna drop to my 5 minute because it shows more, it's more precise. And this is where I actually use my demand zone. I used it on the 5 minute. It's rare because price usually never tests the 5 minute demand. But so we all already can see, so it's the low, lower high, lower low. On the 15 minute, it was a wick, but on the 5 minute, price did break below this low, this last low, and then price broke above this high, and then it retested my 5 minute demand zone, which was this last sell to buy candle, and it is below 50%. So yeah, the zone below 50%. It's my 5 minute demand zone. You can see it retested it, wicked it, and then shot up. So I put my buy limit like a 1 or 2 pips above the actual zone, and then stop loss was about 16 pips, but I usually do an extra 2 pips just for that extra room. It's not a lot, but just to be safe. That's just my rules. So put it out like that. Go to the 4 hour time frame. And so now for this one, I was not necessarily mad because I still took my money, but I wish I would have held it. You know what I'm saying? And if I had to say, that is kind of breaking my rules because I don't really close trades like that. I just let it ride to TP or stop loss. Or if I move my stop loss into profit, I just let it hit that. But so I went break even right here at this zone right here. And then stop loss was in profit. And I took partial profit at this zone right here. And then I moved my trade to break even, and then I moved it in profit. So then as you can see, price started playing around right here, and my emotions was kind of getting to me a little bit because I just made this money. I didn't want to lose it. And then in the middle of this trade, that's when I took those 2 losses on UJ. So because I took those 2 losses on UJ, I was like, bruh, if I lose this trade, then my account is gonna be like a little bit above break even. You know what I'm saying? Not really too much profit, probably like $100 or some dollars. So I was like, damn, I don't want to do that. So I just took my money, but my initial target was up here at the body of this 4 hour candle. And as you can see, right after I closed at like this bullish candle. And then so 3 candles later, it just shot up. So I was a little salty about that. I could have made an extra probably like, I don't know, like 400 or some dollars on that trade, but probably more actually, probably like another 800, I believe, 6 to 800. But yeah, this was the position on that. Hit stop. I mean, not stop loss. It hit TP, and then it's doing whatever it's doing. So those my trades on UJ and GJ. And like I said, I wanted to show y'all my FX book just to be transparent. Funded account. Um, where's Well, I guess y'all can see right here the trades I took: longs one, shorts one, how many pips, my best trade, how much money I made on my best trade, average wins, average losses, what I'm saying, all of that. Um, I like the first page better. I like this page right here. So you can see the percent gain on the account right now. So I was up like 600 on the account, and then I took some L's. And then that UJ trade I showed y'all, that's the trade that put me back above break even. And then the EU trade, I took partial profit. That put me in profit like $600 when I took partial. And then I took 2 L's on UJ, which was 500 total. And then like honestly, this 800, this was the money from the trade I just showed y'all that I closed early. That's this 800 that y'all see right now. And I gotta find the history. I think it's on this page. Show the history. Oh, it's right here. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So this shows you everything right here. So up here. So this was where was it? This the UJ sale. Okay, starting right here, I think this was the sale. I took partial profit here, and then I took the rest of the money right here. So yeah, that was like 5-6%, almost 6%. And then USD, I mean EU, that's this the partial profit was like 500 something, and then this is the when I closed early. So from holding the trade, the swap fees was like 90 something. So this really supposed to be 800 and something, but the swap fees was in the negative. So it took almost $100 away. And then these right here was the two trades that I lost on UJ, risking 1%, a little over 1%, but same thing. So yeah, that's these my FX book, and these the trades that I done took. Um, just being transparent and all that. So yeah, I can see I'm not making like no whole bunch of money, but I'm doing way better from filling accounts back to back to back to now funded and maintaining my account. You know what I'm saying? I'm in profit. I did request a withdrawal um of like I think I just took like 500 out. And so with the partial, with the profit split 80-20, I'm going to get 400 back. No, I think I'm going to get like five something back because I think they refund you your the money you pay for the account. I think they refund that to you. So if I'm right about that, then I'm going to get like 540 something back cuz the 25K challenge was only like 147 or something like that. So yeah, that's it. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to mark up my charts on this video because I don't want it to be too long. So on my next video, I don't know if I'm gonna post it the same day or a day or two afterwards, but I'm gonna just be marking up my charts. No commentary. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like a little sped up or do it in real time because I think real time is gonna be long because I analyzed my charts for a little bit, so it might be a sped up video, but not like too fast. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like um two times the normal speed, so it ain't gonna be too fast. You'll be able to like follow along if you want to. But yeah, that's it. That's everything. And so, like, comment if you got any questions or advice or anything like that. Y'all can hit me up on Instagram too if you want to message me about anything. My Instagram should be in the description. If not, it's jarel.g. It's the same thing as my YouTube name. And yeah, that's it. And then I'll see y'all in the next video.